And so it's like that's the phenomenon that happens. Like, because of the way that racism is set up, we are separated from each other. We only see each other through media. So if we're like seeing these two-dimensional roles, like we're seeing like Hispanic people, Latin people be gardeners, and like we're seeing like Russian people. Well, like, they're still white passing, so I'm not really that sad for them. But but still, like that's a thing where like a lot of Russian characters are like villains, or like like if we're seeing all of it, like Indian people owning shops, like convenience stores, or like whatever, their accents being a punchline. If we're only seeing that and we don't get any real life experience, then that that fucks up how we see each other. So yeah, so that was my experience of myself. Like, that's how like internalized racism happens, is I'm seeing myself be portrayed in this two-dimensional way. I'm not able to relate to any of the characters I see on screen that look like me. I'm like, I'm not. So then it's also like a question. It becomes a question for myself of like, am I even Black? Like, if I don't talk like this, if I don't wear these clothes, if I'm not attracted to these men, like if I don't like this kind of music, am I still Black? Like there was like a whole identity crisis that I went through because I talked a certain way. And then that also gets reinforced when people are like, why do you talk white? Why do you only hang around with these people? Like, the closest I've ever gotten to being in a fight at school was like over this kind of thing. Cause like they kept calling me like Oreo, and I like was cool with it for a while. And then at one point I was like, yo, keep my name out of your mouth. Like, and like everyone was shook. Cause I'm not a fighter. Like, no, thank you. But I was tired. And that's like what happens when you are not shown, when what you are, a Black woman in this example, or like whatever marginalized group, is not allowed to be shown to encapsulate the full spectrum of humanity. That's what happens.